when people get things twisted, people lose their lives. Holy wars are started. Just people lose their lives in the holy books. I don't know if I ain't read. I ain't thoroughly read now holy book. I peep my head in all of them. But the human sacrifice, any one of them that speaks of a human sacrifice, I like my, I like to wear Mishmack earrings. I do. That's my thing. Um, when they speak of sacrifice, a human sacrifice, that human sacrifice is no one and nothing other than yourself, you know, and an immature, a spiritually immature person would assume that that human sacrifice is another being. So people were murdered for another's misunderstanding about what it is that they're reading. So here lately I find myself sharing with people that it's very important that a person knows how to read what it is that they're reading. There's a certain way that certain things must be read for it to be comprehended properly. And I say that to say with on our journeys, we would do many sacrifices of ourselves to get to the next level. Um, right now, the sacrifice that of self that I'm making again is giving up two worldly things that my flesh keep telling me you need to have this. You not you, well, one of them is I need to do a fast and a detox, so I need to abstain from actually putting dead foods in my body and consuming live foods, and consume live foods and juices or waters and teas only. um and my flesh and my conscious mind has really been struggling with that, of to begin those things, to sacrifice my physical for my spirit. You know what I'm saying? That's the only and most true human sacrifice that there ever is, that ever has been, is you. When you give up your flesh to your spirit, that's it. And the other thing is I have to the consumption of marijuana. Even though marijuana is not a drug, I have been misusing marijuana. And that is the reason that spirit has been giving me a message for now almost maybe 2 years that I need to stop. Things have happened in my life over the last almost 7 8 months where I've journeyed more into myself. Different faces of me have been shown to me, and they have been shown. Things have been revealed, pulled down, so I can truly come into my essence and get on the job of who I came here to be. So in giving up, sacrificing myself to myself for myself, it's just like, hey, I'm a cash these chips in because I want the prize. So that human sacrifice is a continuous thing on the spiritual journey, because we will always be tested with things to see how strong is your desire to have and fully embrace all of you. And I'm at a point where I'm happy to go through this now that I'm not resisting, now that my heart and my mind has decided that, okay, we're gonna go ahead and do this. The marijuana, you can put that down for a minute, babe. You can put it down for a minute because you're misusing it anyway, so you're not getting the spiritual breakthroughs that you would if you would only tap into it occasionally, or better yet, you don't actually have to have it. And which spirit works in such a beautiful way. I was looking at a video a few days ago, and this sister was saying how, we tend to forget that we can tap into that euphoric feeling that um, plant medicines and synthetic drugs give the mind. And I kind of thought about that, and I was like, yeah, she's telling the truth, because I remember when I was putting live foods in my body and very little to no processed foods. I mean, I had this natural high. This natural high that marijuana couldn't touch, ecstasy couldn't touch. No, nothing that I have tried has matched this. And I was laughing the other day with a sister friend, and I was telling her it's like I done became Pookie again. I'm chasing a spiritual high that none of the stuff on the material plane can touch. So it's like, girl, stop, stop. And for me, hearing that sister's video, for me, I knew that that was confirmation and a message from Source that, come on now, baby, come on. And I give thanks for them. Well, I guess me searching, or it dropped on my timeline or whatever, on my YouTube timeline. So, the human sacrifice, the biggest, the truest, it will be you. It's only you. It's only you, because you do have to give you to get you. Um, so I bought me things to prepare me for my fast. Which one I'm gonna actually do, don't know yet. If I'm gonna do the master cleanse, if I'm gonna do juices, um, if it'll be a combination of all. What I do know is I'm just stepping into the flow of it. I'm gonna just go with it and see what happens. I smoked the last blunt, well, piece of a blunt I had this morning, because I wasn't gonna throw it away. I was not. I wasn't gonna throw it away. And I'm gonna just get prepared for this thing. I feel great about it, because I feel something has shifted in the inside. I'm no longer resistant. Um, I'm no longer resistant, because there's no reason to be. Being resistant keeps me from meeting this woman that I keep hearing her whispers. You know what I'm saying? I've already met the little girl, and I've seen the woman, but I don't fully know the woman. And that is what's happening also at this phase of my life. I am being fine-tuned mentally, spiritually, and physically, so I can get prepared to meet this being that that blinks for me. You know what I'm saying? That breathes for me. I'm getting ready to meet her, so I have to willingly, pleasantly, willingly pull away from everything that is keeping me from her. I just have to, and my intentions within my being have to be pure. I can't be whining because I gotta do a fast. I have to be happy mentally when I'm doing that, because if my thoughts are not right in doing this, it's going to, how I feel is that it's going to affect the flow of things. So within my being, I'm ready. I'm ready. Um, and I do understand how spirit works is it has to know you, it, they, them have to know that this is something you are doing, and it's not a force. You're okay with doing this. Your entire person is okay. Spirit has to know that you will surrender. You will surrender. That is the ultimate human sacrifice, to surrender to yourself to save yourself. So my fast may be um 12 hours. It may be 3 days, it may be 7 days, it may be 1 hour. It's about, and I understand it's about the intention, how I feel in my heart while doing this. What are gonna be my thoughts while I'm doing the fast, while I'm not consuming Mary, while I'm really just going with the flow? What will my thoughts be like? Um, and that I do understand. I know that part already. So it is what it is. It is what it is, cause I bummed on my little diet, and that's probably why. Cause I wasn't looking at it as a lifestyle change, and it started on a cheat day. I ate a fully loaded baked potato and gained 5 pounds, and so my weight went from 238 to 245.8. So it was like I put on a total of like 9 pounds, and I seen it. It's all up in here. That's all this bread and potatoes that I ate. Yeah, because I was doing French fries and potatoes and bread. Just waking up in the morning, I want some biscuits and honey. Um, yeah, I was fucking up some bread. But yeah, that human sacrifice, we are the human sacrifice. We are the only human sacrifice. And you gotta sacrifice yourself to save yourself. That's the only way out um, this rat race. This maze. Um, it is what it is. It really is what it is.